Warning, this video may have some language that may be offensive to some viewers. MachoBurger Productions apologizes if we offend anyone. Viewer discretion is advised. Please enjoy the show. Welcome to the MachoBurger Podcast. I'm your host, Dylan Mel. As you can see, you got the two nice blue chairs again, which means we got two guests today, and they're good friends of mine. It is my good friend Austin Owen Wilson Hicks and his brother Garrett Luke Wilson Hicks. What is going on, my guys? What's been going on in life?
I had my second knee surgery.
Second knee surgery.
Yep.
How did you tear it the second time?
Honestly, no idea. Just kind of woke up and it was torn one day.
Hell yeah. Was there like a certain process you had to go through to find out what you did to it, or?
I had to get an MRI done, and then when they saw it was torn, we scheduled surgery. We just got that taken care of.
Yeah, like this knee surgery was like a little bit more painful than the first one, right?
Yeah, because this time they had to go in and sew the muscle together. So I had stitches inside the knee.
Oh. So you couldn't bend it for like 3 weeks?
I couldn't bend it and I couldn't walk on it for like 2 months.
Oh.
Something like that.
How did you feel about him going through that?
I had to take care of him, so I had to do chores and shit. You know, take out the trash. That was his job.
Already. We cussed at Walmart, not. It was pretty recently.
Yeah.
You remember that?
Yeah, you heard the story?
I didn't.
Alright, so it was me and him, and we were with our mom, and she, like, full grocery shopping. We already had like $80 worth of stuff. And then she gets to like 1 pack of wine coolers, and she's like, I want to see all your IDs. And I was like, what? Why do you need to see my ID? I'm not buying it. And then she was disrespectful to my mother, so I got disrespectful back. Caused a little bit of a scene. But
what did you do?
It drew a crowd.
She was like, my mom was like trying to ask, like, why can she not just like go to a different line or something, come back, you know, and just buy her wine coolers peacefully. And she copped the attitude and cut off my mother while she was speaking, and like started screaming for her manager. And I was like, you need to lower your voice, don't be yelling at my mom. And I might have said a couple things back, but
Now, did you get kicked out or anything, or?
We left before we could.
Oh, that's probably for the best.
had a full cart of groceries. We just threw it, left it there for them to take back.
Nice.
Yeah, can't even grocery shop with your kids anymore.
Right? Even when they're grown-ass adults.
Right.
So, I really do like your tats, man. I like the roses, the lion.
I appreciate it, man.
Your essential, is that what EST stands for? I really don't even know what that stands for.
It's kind of like established.
Established.
No,
Okay.
it means everybody stand together.
Everybody stand together, 1999.
Yeah.
Or the Prince song. Now, do you have plans for more?
Yeah.
Are you going to be like him and have like a full sleeve?
I'm gonna get like most of my body covered.
Like Lil Wayne?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Well, Wayne has
And then
everything.
one sleeve
Yeah, like I read an article about that. Like it was like his tattoo artist was like actually speaking about having to tattoo him.
I actually read that same article.
Yeah, they're like, well, like, did you tattoo his Johnson? And she was like, yeah, I tattooed his dick. Like, yeah, I did that.
Apparently his dick and like his ass too.
Yeah.
Just tattooed everything.
Like, did she get? I wonder if she got inside the butt to tattoo.
Yeah, you gotta like.
Just move the cheek and get up in there.
And you're like, what?
I had an idea. You have like, on one ass cheek it's gonna be like a baby's head, and on the other it's like two hands, so it's like coming out of your ass.
Is that your next one?
Yeah.
Nice. I low-key kind of want to be there for that.
I need to get a quote for it, and somebody who's willing, but I just haven't talked yet. We'll see.
I mean, honestly, if you're paying for it, I feel like anyone would be willing.
I'd be willing to watch him get it.
Yeah, I'd be willing to watch that. Be interesting.
If he ever butt chugged, he'd feed the baby a bottle.
So like every time you would take a poop, it's like that baby just throwing up. Pretty much.
Pretty much.
Now, do you have plans for more?
Yeah, I'm gonna get this filled in, like the bear skin right here.
Yeah.
And then I might thicken the shading up a little bit, darken it.
Nice. Are you stopping with this arm or?
Yeah, I'm just gonna do the one sleeve.
Okay.
Probably leave it there for a while.
Okay. Are you ever gonna do the other arm?
Probably not. I'm more like torso.
Okay.
Cover up the peace sign.
On your back. Oh god.
I'll probably cover that one up eventually.
What was the story behind that one?
I was bored one day and I was mad because I'd just gotten in a fight and I was like, well, I need something to do. So I went and got a tattoo with a peace sign on my shoulder.
I remember like you like, oh, I'm mad. I remember you sending me a message like, I'm mad, I'm gonna get a tattoo. And then one of our other friends was like, please don't.
I was just mad and bored.
And then you sent a picture of us, and then you sent a picture of it to us, and we just started roasting you. But everyone has that one tattoo where you just roast.
Yeah.
Mine's the one on my chest. It's because it was poorly done. The
I have
Foo Fighters logo.
828 on my leg.
Is that the one you make people make fun of?
Yeah.
Okay.
You want to see it? It looks like a pin.
It looks like someone just drew it with a pen.
And it got washed off, sort of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did that one hurt at all in the thigh?
I mean, I was drunk. So, not really.
They normally tell you not to be drunk when you get tattoos because you bleed more.
Yeah, that's probably why it didn't stay. And it like looks like half of the ink fell out.
Are you ever gonna get it redone?
Oh no.
Okay.
It's got a story behind it.
Yeah.
What's the story behind it? I'm curious.
I mean, I was just drunk at the party, you know. Friend had a tattoo gun. He was like, I mean, he didn't even ask me. I was just like, somebody give me a tattoo. It was originally going to be a 3, like the number 3, do it for Dale.
Yeah.
But then one dude, he was drunk giving it to me. He messed it up, so we had to like just switch it up to 828.
How do you, even drunkenly, how do you mess up the number 3?
So you do it backwards.
You did it backwards?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh,
Because it was like 3 or 3, yeah.
Yeah, I see that.
And then just made it.
Oh man.
So.
Yeah, you should probably. Are you gonna give it cut? Are you gonna give it covered up or?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
No.
Leave it there forever.
Yeah.
Or until it fades away in like 10 years.
Like I keep scrubbing it and it comes out a little bit more. Every time.
Do you regret that one?
No.
Okay. Do you have any regret other than the peace sign?
No.
Okay.
No.
No regrets.
I'm happy with them all.
So
That
I
was
feel
actually
that.
the original idea. I was going to get no regrets.
I remember that. And then you're gonna get Slim Shady.
He should have got no regrets.
No regrets. not a single letter. So you guys are big sports fans, right?
Panthers Nation.
Football and basketball.
All right. And sometimes NASCAR.
Super
Sometimes
Bowl
NASCAR.
this year. Cam Newton. On the rise. It's coming. DJ Moore. Go DJ. That's my DJ. Represent.
He thinks the Panthers are going to win the Super Bowl.
They'll win a Super Bowl eventually.
Got my boy Run CMC back there doing big things this year. Got CJ Anderson as well. Torrey Smith. All sorts of receivers, bro. We're loaded. Olsen's healthy. Curtis Samuel's healthy.
Too much not loaded in the quarterback category.
Cam Newton. What was it, top? I want to say it was number 25.
He was 25.
Yeah. Yeah, AJ Green hit number 22, and I was like, word.
Nice. Who's number 1?
I don't know.
Don't forget about Graham Gano.
He's a really good kicker. I'll give him that. Like, I'll give Graham Gano. He missed like 3 last year? Or more?
I don't even remember.
Yeah.
They
He
weren't
did
that
his
big.
part.
Yeah, he did his part. I mean, there's some kickers who are good, and there's some kickers who are kind of shitty.
Mm-hmm.
Like Ted Nugent. Like, no, I don't think that was his name.
Ted Nugent.
Yeah.
Not the rock star.
Yeah. Well, no, Mike Nugent. That was his name. My bad. Mike Nugent for the Cincinnati Bengals. He finally got released like 2 years ago. Like finally. Too bad they haven't gotten rid of their coach yet.
I'd get rid of him.
Yeah, they should have. What team you pull
The
for?
Niners.
49ers.
I mean, they're on the rise. They didn't lose a game with Jimmy Garoppolo.
That's true. Like the last 6 games of the season.
Yeah, nobody plays those games anyway.
So we'll see what he does this year.
Yeah.
I think he's a good quarterback.
Yeah, he was trained by Tom Brady.
Brady and Belichick, yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, he's already like one of the best just because who trained him.
And we got Richard Sherman on defense now.
Oh yeah, I did see that. Richard Sherman. Cincinnati, they didn't really pick anybody up. So.
Should have got Des Bryant.
Yeah, we should have. Who wound up getting Des Bryant?
No,
No one.
he's just still out there.
I saw where Adrian Peterson might go over to Carolina.
I don't even want him. We don't need him.
Yeah, they don't need him.
Yeah.
Run CMC.
But if you guys did get him, would you guys be excited about it or?
No.
That just means less playing time for Run CMC.
Yeah, I like
my
Christian
boy.
McCaffrey.
Yeah, he in the fantasy aspect, he got some people some points.
Right, Alvin
Think I have.
Kamara,
Yeah.
the Saints running back.
Fuck.
That's the way to
Oh.
go.
Yeah.
I hate the Saints so much.
The team I hate the most is the Steelers, but when it comes to fantasy football, I throw my like hatred for teams to the side because
You have to.
every year if I don't get Antonio Brown, whoever gets Antonio Brown, that's who's going to be winning.
I had him last year, won the championship.
Yeah. I don't think I made it to the championship. I think I lost. I came in like
Yeah, it
third.
was me and James.
Yeah, I came in like third.
I pretty much had the Panthers roster, so if they did good, I won that week.
It's true. Like, I enjoyed the fact that whenever we did the fantasy football, we had a designated team
Just to lose.
just to lose. So everyone
trade with.
Yeah, so that was pretty much everyone's bye week. Was that guy? So are you guys want to do fantasy football again?
Dude, definitely.
Because I love fantasy football. I played it for the first time probably about 5 years ago. Didn't do so well, but I was like, this is kind of fun.
It's fun. It makes you pay attention to the other games, too.
Yeah.
Like you wouldn't normally care, but you're just checking on that player.
Yeah. Like, okay, I got this player, so I have to watch this game. Because I want my dude to do good.
And I'm with you. I hate the Steelers, but they're stacked.
Yeah.
Can't go wrong.
I agree with that. Like, I hate them because they cheat a lot.
Mm-hmm.
But then again, so does the Patriots. But I love Terrific Tom. So.
I like Tom, too.
The Tom's the quarterback I always go for.
He's a good
Fantasy.
quarterback.
Like I'll waste a first round pick on Brady because every year he's still worth it.
They're missing style points for fantasy. Like, have you seen what Cam Newton wears? He should get like 5 bonus points.
Oh,
Just
I don't know.
we
Sometimes
have the coolest quarterback in the NFL, hands down.
are you talking
Nobody
about
fresher.
Are you talking about what he wears?
Yes,
Yeah, he's talking like swag.
personality, everything. One of the most charismatic.
Because he's worn some pretty weird shit, man.
I mean, if I had that money, I'd wear some pretty weird
Like
shit too.
I don't know if Cam Newton has friends outside of football because if he did, they wouldn't have let him leave his house like that.
Like, there's that one cowboy hat. He was just trying to look like Hank Williams from the, because he did the, what was it? Monday Night Football song or whatever.
Yeah. Dude, you guys, I saw a video a while back. It was, the worst Monday Night Football game ever. and it was the Steelers and Dolphins, and like all 4 quarters went they went scoreless until like the very end of the game, and then someone scored a field goal at the end. It was 3-0, and I think the Steelers won 3-0.
Damn.
And it's like voted the worst football game in history.
I mean, that just sounds boring.
Yeah, it definitely does. Cause I don't think I could have sat there all night watching like nothing happen.
Bro, you remember that game we went to?
Yeah,
They were lighting it up.
dude, the Carolina and Green Bay. Oh man, that was an amazing game.
Yeah, I went to the Carolina Saints game. We lost.
Did you go to that one too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Saints are on the come up.
It was
Yeah.
my birthday.
They're stacked.
Thanks a lot, Cam.
I'm a Cincinnati fan, so like, I actually have the chance to watch them play this year because they're coming to Charlotte.
Oh, really?
So I'm definitely going to that game.
Nice.
And they play Atlanta, so I might drive down to Atlanta, unless they play at Cincinnati, because they're doing the NFC. Panthers is the South, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. They're playing the NFC South this year, so if I have to drive to Atlanta to see the Bengals again, I'll do it.
Dude, Atlanta has a nice stadium now.
Yeah. Didn't they just get a new one?
Yeah, like 2 years ago.
Nice.
We're going to be getting a new stadium soon.
I hope so.
Yeah. Someone finally bought the Panthers, though, didn't they?
Mm-hmm.
Nice. It wasn't P. Diddy, was it?
No.
Thank God.
Forget his name.
They sold it for
It's like
$2 billion.
Oh, man, that's not bad. I think his name was like Don something.
He's supposed to be like real involved in the community.
That's good.
So,
That's good, because like hopefully we get. I was scared that like someone was gonna buy it and then move it out
That's
of
what I was
Carolina,
afraid of.
nah, we staying.
because that would have killed like Charlotte's economy and
Definitely.
shit. That definitely would have killed us as a state,
Like,
losing that team.
see, Philly got the Super Bowl last year. Meek Mill gets released. I feel like it's just our year. Charlotte, Carolina needs something.
Dude, Philly won a lot last year.
We ain't
Yeah.
had nothing.
They won the Super Bowl. They won the college basketball.
Yeah.
Meek Mill.
Huh?
Meek Mill's out.
I don't know if that's a
Free me.
free Meek. So when it comes to basketball, do you watch NBA? I know
watch
you do.
NBA, yeah.
Garrett, do you watch it?
I watched college.
College, okay.
Not really. I watched the finals. That's it.
Okay. So, I normally watch the final. I'm pretty much like if I do watch NBA, that's normally the time I watch it.
I mean, it wasn't much of anything this year.
Yeah, it was like 4 and out, wasn't it?
The Warriors swept
Oh.
them.
Jesus. Now, is that kind of bad? Like how does that go into effect till next year for next season? And will everyone look at the Cavaliers as a bunch of sissies or?
No, the Warriors are just a fucking powerhouse. Like,
Okay.
they've established a dynasty.
Okay.
They're kind of just the top team, like the team to beat. And plus, LeBron's gonna leave Cleveland anyway, so no one's gonna pay attention to him.
Where do you think he'll go?
L.A.
Yeah, I keep hearing he's gonna go to LA.
Okay. Because someone said that he's going to go to a team that no one's going to think of. Because everyone thinks he's going to go back to Miami. People I've heard in L.A. And I've heard he's going to go to the Warriors.
I just like L.A. Braun.
Huh?
Like L.A. Braun.
L.A. Braun.
LeBron.
LeBron. I think it would be cool if he came to the Charlotte Hornets.
He ain't coming to
He
Charlotte.
wouldn't, but I think it'd be kind of cool.
I mean, it'd be cool. Charlotte's kind of like... I mean, they kind of screwed themselves.
Yeah.
They're in the middle where they don't get good draft picks, and no one wants to come there. So they're just kind of in the middle.
So I feel like if LeBron did come to Charlotte, people would start paying attention to the Hornets and like, oh,
You'd have
okay.
Dwight Howard.
Definitely.
Kemba Walker.
Wait, we have those guys?
Yeah, Charlotte has them.
Wow. See, I don't even pay attention to Charlotte. I don't even pay attention to our own team.
Do you know who owns them?
Michael Jordan.
Okay.
Yeah, I
I
knew
just
Michael
had to
Jordan.
make sure you knew that.
Yeah,
Shout out
'cause-
Jordan.
They used to be the Bobcats,
Yeah.
and they switched back to the Hornets.
It just feels right. Charlotte Hornets.
Yeah. Because they were terrible as the Bobcats. Because whenever the last time I went to the Bobcats Arena when it was still called the Bobcats Arena, I went to go watch like a wrestling event, like a WWE wrestling event, and then like 10 years later I come back to see a concert. I think it was either a concert or it was like the Ringlings Brothers' Last Circus. It was one of those two. And it was the Spectrum Center, and I was trying to figure it out. I was like, the Spectrum Center.
Oh yeah.
Like, it sounds familiar, because they looked familiar, and I was like, wait, this used to be the Bobcats Arena. Dude, I forgot they changed the name. Why did they just call it the Charlotte Hornets Arena?
Because Spectrum's the sponsor.
Oh, okay.
So, like, sponsorship gets their name thrown on it.
That's fair. I really like the Carolina Stadium with like the big ass panther they have before you walk in. I love that.
Bank of America.
Yeah, it's a really nice stadium.
It is a nice.
I miss Jake Delhomme.
Whatever happened to Jake? I knew he played for Carolina, but where did he go after?
He went to Cleveland, I think.
Wow.
I swear he went to Cleveland after.
For a year. I'm pretty sure he just retired and does something with horses now.
Huh.
Good man. I just bought 2 jerseys actually.
2 jerseys.
Yeah.
Are they at least different colors?
Yeah, there's a white and a black one.
Okay. You didn't want to get like the light blue one they had?
I'm not sure on the sizes.
Oh, okay.
One's a youth extra large. I'm kind of hoping it'll fit. I'm not sure. I don't know.
I'm pretty sure that works like the exact same way kid sizes do.
Do what?
I'm pretty sure the youth thing is pretty much just like a bigger version of a kid T-shirt or a jersey.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So
Yeah,
youth
so it's
XL
like-
should be about a medium, maybe.
Should be about a medium.
Yeah, should be
I don't
a
know.
good old schmedium.
We'll see.
If not, you could probably do a return. Cause
I'll probably just frame it.
oh, that too.
Like fake sign it myself too, you know.
Well, that's actually illegal. Like that you get in trouble for.
I'm gonna cut that part out.
Yeah, never mind on that.
But like, I'm sure if you get in contact with the people and be like, hey man, my name's Garrett.
I actually called the Panthers last year, like the office, because when we traded Kelvin Benjamin, I want to know why. So I demanded to talk to somebody, and they just kind of hung up on me. I was like, we just traded our 1st round receiver for a 3rd round pick. Why? And they were just like, I'm not really sure what to tell you.
So get this. I bought Madden, right?
Yeah.
And the first night that I'm playing it, obviously I go get the Niners, and he gets the Carolina Panthers. He wasn't happy, so he fucking called EA and like talked to their hotline. And complained that the Panthers weren't better.
Oh yeah, because there were 79 overall, and I forget some teams that had higher, but I think like, let's see.
The Browns were 80 on that game, weren't
Yeah,
they?
like the Browns, I think Detroit had like an 81 or something. I was like, you're telling me that they were better than the Panthers. What is up with that? We have the best defense in the league.
Especially,
Well, I don't know, can't quite say that. We have the best linebacker in the league,
yeah,
Kuechly.
because like the season prior before the 18 came out was like the 2016 season, right? Cleveland Browns won 1 game. Carolina won at least 5. I'm pretty sure.
Something like that.
Like, they didn't have a good record, but they had like a winning. Right? They had like more wins than Cleveland. How did Cleveland get a higher rating than
I
Carolina?
think Cleveland will probably win 3 or 4 this year.
Yeah, I could see
I
that
really
definitely. Because like they as soon as all season started, they were making like hella trades.
Mm-hmm.
They're like, okay, we want this guy, this guy. They were picking up everybody.
They had the 1st and like 4th pick in the draft.
Dude, like,
Didn't they get Johnny Manziel like a couple of years ago?
Yeah.
That didn't work out.
well,
Baker Mayfield, we'll see how he does.
that's because Manziel had like a drug and alcohol problem.
Yeah, he's up in Canada now.
Don't we all?
Yeah.
Canadian League.
Did you guys hear about Did you guys hear about the XFL coming back?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, because the XFL was owned by the owner of WWE, Vince McMahon. He brought it out in like 2000, 2001, 2002. It was called the Extreme Football League. It was pretty much anyone who failed in the NFL could come in and like it was pretty much like wrestling, but like football at the same time. It was a huge. The first 2 weeks did really well. Like after that, it's kind of flopped. It was a huge bust. But they're bringing it back, and then Johnny Manziel was like, "Yo, I'll be your first round," and then he was just like, and then the owner, Vince McMahon, he was like, we don't want anyone with a criminal background. This is gonna be more of a family style." And so he automatically eliminated Manziel. Pretty much roasted the guy. He's like, "No, go fuck yourself," kind of thing. But I'll try out for the XFL. I have no idea I have no idea where you would try out for it, but I'm down.
I can throw a football.
Yeah.
I can't run.
Yeah, we know. You can probably be a kicker because you're not
a kicker.
Yeah, you can be a kicker because they're not allowed to touch you,
Mm-hmm.
or it's an automatic 15-yard penalty.
I mean, this leg's hella strong now.
Yeah, man. So it's only kick with the left. Bro, you be the kicker. I'll be like, I don't know. I'll be a quarterback, tackle. I don't
You
know.
can be the dude that just holds it for me.
Yeah, man.
We don't have to do anything.
Yeah, dude, we'll get paid like $1 million. Garrett, wide receiver, quarterback, whatever.
The water boys. I mean, shit. I'd be
Yeah.
a water boy on the Panthers.
Yeah, dude. I'll be a mascot. I don't care. Like, let me throw on like a fucking tiger outfit. I'm down. I'll do it.
I want to be one of those little kids who runs the balls on the field and stuff. You know?
Ball carrier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why can't I do that? Why they got to be that tall? You know.
They make at least 6 figures
Mm-hmm.
a year.
Probably.
They're making more than teachers, man. just to be like, oh yeah, here's a new ball because Cam Newton gave away the other one. Like,
See, Cam's for the kids, you know. That's why
Yeah.
I love him so much.
you know what else for the kids? Wu-Tang. I don't know why. I felt that was appropriate. But dude, like, I think mascots make a good like 5-6 figures as well. Like, and all they do is just have to wear a costume and just
Just dance around.
just
with the
dance around.
cheerleaders.
Yeah,
I'd do it.
yeah, and occasionally like shoot a t-shirt cannon.
Yeah.
20,000 a year, I'd do it.
Yeah,
I'm sure you get tickets to the games.
yeah,
Well, no, you're in a costume at
For
the
like
game.
friends and family.
yeah. Hey, come watch me be the mascot. As long as I'm not Carolina's mascot, because I'm sorry, Carolina's mascot has the worst name for a mascot in history. Sir Purr. You
Yeah.
tell me you couldn't sit down longer than 5 minutes to come up with a better name than Sir Purr?
I don't see the problem with it. Because he's a warrior.
Not with a name like that, he's not.
Sir Purr.
Sir Purr.
It's like a
Sounds
knight.
like what a single woman named her cat.
Exactly. It sounds like Katy Perry was naming it. And her cat's name was literally Kitty Perry. I'm not kidding about that.
That's kind of funny.
It's like, oh yeah, let's just get a celebrity to name this. Oh.
She's not good at decisions like Russell Brand.
Yeah. She used to date the lead singer of Gym Class Heroes.
That's right.
She's been with Travis McCoy.
Does she even do anything anymore?
She does American Idol, which she like mouth raped a contestant. So I saw that.
Oh, I remember that.
She like forcefully kissed some dude who was like, oh, I'm saving my first kiss for whatever reason, and then she like mouth raped him. I'm just like, all right. And the internet blew up about it for like an hour. I'm like, oh, okay, you can't do that, Katy Perry. And everyone's like, yeah, well, it happened.
She's like the new Miley Cyrus.
Dude, I think whatever demon was in Miley Cyrus came out of her and went into Katy Perry because now they have the exact same haircut, and like it looks bad. But I don't think anyone has to tell her. Like, I don't think anyone has the heart to be like, hey, cut your losses. That looks bad. Throw on a wig.
Just gonna let her do what she wants.
Yeah, just like give it a couple years. The demon will find a new celebrity.
That show used to be so good. Hannah Montana.
You do, right?
Hannah Montana was
Low-key.
good.
You know, it used to be really good. The Jonas Brothers.
Yes.
Yeah,
Bro, I every now and then I'll throw on some burn it up.
bro.
Burn it up for you, baby. What's up? Tier 3000.
I like SOS.
Dude, that's a good one too, man. They had like that one. It was really poppy. I think it was like Love Bug or something like
I remember that one.
that. Hey man, it's not terrible. I'll listen to it. Jesse McCartney.
I like that one song.
I found out a song by Jesse McCartney that I didn't even know was by him. It was called
What's it?
Leavin'. Like I heard it the other day, and I was like, whoa, that's Jesse McCartney.
I'm not familiar with him.
He was like a pop artist in
It's
like
like
early
the
2000s.
one popular song that defines him. I can't think of the name. It's one that you would know if you heard it.
Beautiful Soul.
Beautiful Soul.
You and your beautiful soul.
You remember Aaron Carter?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
You know his brother is a part of the Backstreet Boys?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Bro, I love the Backstreet Boys, man.
I haven't heard him in years. He had that one basketball song.
With Shaquille O'Neal.
Yeah.
Cause I did it with Shaq. Pretty sure that was the lyrics. And
Can't believe you remember that.
Well, I had an older sister, man. Had an older sister who got to pick the music in the car, right? The younger sibling doesn't get to pick shit till the older sibling moves. Or
Speaking of music, I'm gonna move on to music.
yeah, man.
Jason Mraz, August 14th.
You gonna see him in concert?
Oh, yeah.
There's like a random song that I remember by Jason Mraz, but I didn't know it was featuring Travis McCoy. Like I think it was like Tough Waters or something like that.
I'm just going to see I'm Yours.
All right.
That's
Yeah,
all I
it's like his
wanted.
only popular song.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty
Or I
much.
Won't Give Up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's like,
He did have a song with Colby Calais back in like 2007. Lucky,
yeah.
yeah.
That one's good.
It's so random that I remember all the songs that came out when I was in like 6th or 7th grade.
I did too.
You guys remember Kevin Rudolph?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He had that Let It Rock
Let It
song
Rock.
with Lil Wayne. I Made It.
Yeah, I made it. That's the other one I was gonna say.
Yeah, low key was actually a really good song.
He did, though. He got his money, got out of the spotlight, never heard about him again.
Yeah, but like when you actually saw him in the music video, he was an ugly looking dude.
So is Lil Wayne.
Yeah.
Speak
I know,
for
like-
yourself.
Like Kevin Rudolph just looked like your average mechanic. He was a strange looking dude. Man, he made it though. That's all that matters. He had his 2 songs. What was one of the guys that was featured in that song? Like Jay Sean.
Jay Sean,
Whatever.
Birdman.
Whatever happened to Jay Sean? He
You're
like
talking about Jay Sean Derulo?
no, because Jason and Derulo and Jay Sean came out the exact same year.
And Jason's still around.
Yeah, but whatever happened to the other guy? Because
He just fell off.
he had like a bird nose.
He had that song Down.
Yeah.
Sean Kingston?
Yeah, whatever happened to him?
I guess he kind of fell off too.
Because like Sean Kingston, he had some really good songs. Like DirecTV used to have these music channels
Mm-hmm.
back in the day, which they probably still do. I don't.
I know what you're talking about.
But like they had the XM radios. They had like XM 20 on 20. They had one that was after, I forgot the name of it. But they every Sunday night at like starting at 11, they'd have like a top 100 countdown of like the 100 songs of the week or whatever. And like they one time played a live performance of Sean Kingston, and it sounded terrible.
I wouldn't see him live.
They're like, oh, here's a live version of his song, and it sounded awful. Like, you could tell he clearly used auto-tune for most of his stuff.
I would too.
It's controversial. Some people hate autotune.
Yeah.
But then they're like, T-Pain.
Yeah. Have you heard T-Pain without auto-tune?
He's not a bad singer.
He sounds beautiful, dude.
He's not bad.
Like, because I watched him sing Buy You a Drink
Mm-hmm.
without auto-tune. And he was actually I think he surprised everyone in that little audience there. Because I was definitely surprised. I was like, well, he can actually sing? Because, like, I know he stepped out of... I read, like, a big article they made about him in, like, 2015, I think. Like, the reason he stepped away from, like, the spotlight for a while is because, like, apparently everyone was making fun of him for, like, doing the auto-tune thing. And like, it low-key kind of hurt his feelings. So he just stopped making music for a little bit. I don't blame him. Like, because, like, he made... Because, like, no one really knew auto-tune until, like, 2007 when T-Pain came out. Came out and did all the auto-tune, and then, like... It skyrocketed to the point where Kanye West did an entire album using it.
It wasn't a terrible album either.
It wasn't. 808s and Heartbreaks? That's a good
I
album.
really like the album. Have you listened to the new ones?
This new one, I haven't got around to listen to it yet.
Yay or Kids See Ghost?
Is Kids and Ghosts the name of the group with him and Cudi, or is
Yeah,
it?
I think
okay,
so.
okay.
Kids See Ghost. It was like a 7-song album.
Because I've had a chance to listen to it, but like I do plan to check it out relatively soon.
I know Kanye produced the whole thing.
Oh, that's cool. I remember like, was it last year or was it 2016 where like, Kid Cudi just went on this huge Twitter rant, called out Kanye and Drake, and then he went to rehab for like depression and stuff.
I think it was last 2016.
Okay. Cause I remember like I bought the his like rock album, and I listened to that thing a lot. But then I just kind of started listening to Cudi after that.
Yeah, I hadn't heard Cudi in years before this.
Yeah, but he released an album in like early 2017 or late 2016.
It was trash.
Was it?
I tried to like it just because I loved old Cudi.
Yeah.
But it was like, it's just not the same.
Okay. I mean, everyone kind of changed in years, because you kind of have to go with the
Well,
times,
you have to.
or you just kind of like fade away.
Just look at Lil Wayne.
Yeah. And like Eminem tried to go with the times here recently, and that album was a dumpster fire.
I thought it was
It
good.
had some bangers on it.
Yeah, it had a couple of good like my favorite songs are the last two. The last two songs,
The
like,
one where it
Castle
plays
and a Rose.
Yes.
The Rose.
Yeah, like those two songs were really good.
Like, who else can rap over the Rose? You
That's a
know?
good point. But like the song with Ed Sheeran, like I wasn't a fan of it just by like seeing Eminem featuring Ed Sheeran because I was like, what? But after listening to it, actually isn't that bad of a song.
I think he needs to go ahead and like hang it up. It's
Yeah,
about time.
I think he might do one more album just so he can have 10 albums under his belt and then he'll hang it up. But no matter what, he's still gonna go down as one of the greatest of all time.
Definitely.
But which is kind of weird because he's probably like the only white dude in that group.
I mean, yeah, there's no other white rapper that compares to him.
Yeah, it's true. I'm not even the Beastie Boys, and they're like the first white rappers. The Beastie Boys had some good songs back in the day, though.
Yeah, they did.
They're pretty much like your party band, though.
Paul
Yeah,
Revere,
they're Rebel.
Brass Monkey.
Yeah, Fight for Your Right,
Girls.
Sabotage, Girls. Get Sabotage. So What You Want.
No Sleep.
No Sleep Till Brooklyn. Body Moving.
Mm-hmm.
Intergalactic. That's like one of my favorite songs. Like if you want a song with some good bass, play some Intergalactic by Beastie Boys and you got it. And like they had like one album in like 2010, I think. It was like Make Some Noise, or that was like the main song off of it. But after that, one of the members died, and then
I remember that.
it was like right after they got inducted to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Mm-hmm.
Like he passed away. I was like, oh man. They're like one of those bands I'd love to have seen live.
Yeah.
Well, probably not say technically. Well, technically they were a band, but they turned into a rap group because they were better at that.
I know they weren't like your favorite, but I would have loved to seen the Beatles live.
That would be pretty dope, honestly.
They're overrated.
Thank you. Like I respect what they did for music and all that, but like I like one song by them. Just Come Together. And also, Gary Clark Jr. redid that song for Justice League.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah, it actually sounded really good. But there was like one band that I miss was Linkin Park.
Yeah, we were supposed to see him last year.
Yeah.
My Beautiful Lady.
Yeah. I was gonna take my dad. We're gonna see him for the third time in the.
Beautiful man.
Yeah, he is.
Papa Nell.
Shout out to Papa Nell. The first time Garrett ever met my dad, you asked him to be your dad.
Yeah.
And he said no. Very confused. He was like, what? No.
Yeah, I have a lot of underlying daddy issues. So we could talk about those off camera.
Alright.
It's just me and you.
Okay. We'll cuddle while you cry. I'm down. But I know Mike Shinoda, who was the rapper for Linkin Park, he went solo. He just released an album. I haven't had a chance to listen to it, but like
Fort Minor, right?
no, he just released it as his name.
Oh.
Yeah, because like he released one song for Fort Minor like in 2015. It was called Welcome.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
He only had one album as Fort Minor, right?
Yep. It was like in like 2006, I think.
It was pretty good.
It was actually pretty good. I really like the song Where'd You Go?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That song gets me in my feels. And remember the name gets me pumped up.
Yeah.
But
There's a lot, like, I feel like nobody knew off that, like, Slip Out the Back.
yeah.
I like that one a lot.
Yeah. You know, like one of my favorite music collaborations is Jay-Z and Linkin Park.
Yeah.
That was a solid album.
Because like a lot of people think they wouldn't have worked together, but it worked really well together. Especially Encore and Numb mashed together. Like, oh man.
Who came up with that idea?
I think it's because they were both produced by Warner Brothers
Mm-hmm.
or Rick Rubin or whoever. Because I think like, oh yeah, let's just do this. But whenever Chester died, like on Jay-Z's first, he went on like BBC Radio, I think, and he performed Numb and Encore together, and it was really cool.
See, Jay-Z is one of those that I don't really listen to him.
Yeah.
I think he's kind of overhyped.
Yeah.
But
Like he definitely had some good songs back in the day.
no, I think he was a good rapper.
Yeah.
Forever Young.
I would
Yep.
top
That's a
5 though.
Yeah.
That's not even really him.
Yeah.
He just remixed an old song.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, a lot of rappers do that though. Especially Eminem. Like he'll take a bunch of really old rock songs and bring them back.
He does a good job with it.
Yeah, he does. That's why he'll probably be in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame just because he uses a bunch of like old rock music.
Mm-hmm.
But I know Kanye. He's one of my favorites. I love Kanye.
I love Kanye.
I used to like him.
Old Kanye better.
I think Graduation or My Dark Beautiful Twisted Fantasy. Those two is probably his greatest albums.
Definitely.
College Dropout was pretty good though. What's your favorite Kanye song?
Runaway.
Runaway. Mine's either Flashing Lights or Touch the Sky.
Has to be the 9-minute version too.
Oh man, the one they keep playing in the Bud Light commercial.
Isn't there like a whole 30-minute version of it too?
The music video is a full 30-minute music video,
That's what I thought.
but it's more like a short film at that point.
Every Kanye song.
Like I know like Beastie Boys did like a short film for music video for Make Some Noise. And it had like a bunch of like celebrity cameos in it. Like Jack Black's in it, Will Ferrell, Danny McBride, Will Arnett, Steve Buscemi, like no, I know his name's Ted, but I can't even think of his last name.
I like Will Ferrell.
Yeah,
He's funny. I like Will Arnett too.
yeah. Will Arnett's he's a better voice actor than he is like like in person actor.
Adam Sandler is better than anybody.
All right. Feel free to roast him in the comments for that.
My favorite movie was Jack and Jill.
Oh God.
I'm trying to think like my last. Adam
On the
Sandler
real though,
movie
Waterboy
that I love.
is a classic.
Which one?
Waterboy, and nobody else could play that part.
I mean, Waterboy is a classic.
Yeah, Waterboy's a classic. And so is Happy Gilmore and Billy Madison.
Billy Madison.
Like my favorite Sandler movie is probably I Now Pronounce You Chuck and Larry
That one's super funny.
with Kevin James. This is really the only Kevin James movie I like.
Yeah, I don't really watch any Kevin James either.
Yeah.
Unless he's just kind of in it.
Yeah, like
Grown Ups.
yeah, the first one was good. The second one,
He was Mall Cop, wasn't he? That was him.
Oh
yeah,
That's
Kevin
like the
James.
only movie I've seen.
He did Zookeeper, and he did a movie with Will Smith, Hitch.
Hitch.
It was pretty good. That one was actually pretty good.
Bro, let's talk about Will Smith.
Will Smith, bro.
Collateral Beauty.
Cry.
Cry. Did you cry?
Oh yeah.
Same.
You can't watch
I
it
didn't
and
just
not
cry. I bawled.
I haven't watched.
I was like sobbing in
Like,
the theater.
I watched it in the theater, but I haven't watched it since I've watched it in the theater.
I'm gonna
I
one
got it
person
on
that
DVD.
didn't cry at that movie.
Who was it? They have no soul.
She knows who she is.
Do we all just Jim Halpert look at the camera? Do we just look at the camera like we're all in the office?
I look because y'all look.
I love The Office.
That's such a good
Always
show.
love it.
It's such a good show. I finally finished it and
Mm-hmm.
I cried.
Yeah.
But man, Collateral Beauty, man, that when I watched it in theaters, I teared up twice. But the ending, I just lost it.
Wait, when he's walking away from him?
Yeah, like at the very, very end, and
I lost it so many times.
Like I don't want to say the ending of the movie because it's gonna spoil it.
Yeah.
But like at the end, whenever you find out that thing, like that whole kid thing, I'm just like.
See, I kind of saw that coming before that point.
Yeah, like I really
picked up
didn't
on some
though.
subtle little foreshadowing.
Like I kind of felt it, but like I really wasn't expecting it, and then it just hits you at the end. You're just like, boom. But I have a soft spot for Will Smith because Pursuit of Happiness made me cry.
Yeah.
7 pounds, I cried at the end.
I cried in the end. Yeah.
So that's the one where he, jellyfish?
Yep.
Okay.
I
cried at I Am Legend too, I think, when he killed the dog.
Yeah, I think everyone cries at that.
Because it's just powerful.
Yeah.
Will Smith might be like one of the Earth's top 5 greatest blessings.
Agreed.
Have you seen him like give inspirational messages?
Have you seen his children?
His
Yeah,
Instagram?
his children kind of bring him down a little bit.
We don't talk about that.
Yeah. Like, I went to see Fall Out Boy in concert, like, last November.
Mm-hmm.
Jaden Smith was the first opener. He played, like, 5-6 songs, right?
I didn't even know he had that many.
I didn't either.
I
I'm pretty
didn't
sure he like, because James was with me, and I was like, is he playing the same song again? Because, like, he opened with one, and I think he ended it with the same one. I was like, is he playing the same song? He's like, yeah, I'm pretty sure he's playing the same song. But his crowd reactions were played through the speakers. Because they announced, like, ladies and gentlemen, Jaden Smith. And he comes out, I'm looking around, but I hear, like, wow, yeah. Like, you hear, like, this, like, roar of applause. I'm looking around, I'm like, who the fuck is clapping? No one's clapping. Like, his audio is just played through the speakers. I'm just like, alright. And then he was like, oh, we got a special guest. And I was like, if it's his dad, I'm gonna nut.
His dad is 20 times better than Jaden Webb.
And it was just like some random white SoundCloud rapper.
Bro, I like Will Smith's old
Yeah.
raps.
Dude, right? Like getting jiggy with it?
Yeah.
Top 5?
Have you heard his new? I don't know if it was a song. He just like that new rap essentially.
Yeah, he put on YouTube.
Mm.
Dude, he was pretty good. Bro, I remember like when we were like, what, like 3rd, 4th grade, he came out with that song Switch.
Probably.
Like, I remember I had on like one of those now,
I know the song you're talking about.
you know, like it was called on the CDs you'd get from like Target or something. Like, but now that's what I call music, like volume. Like, I think it was like 12 then. I think they just hit double digits, and now they're like 40. I think.
They're still making them.
Yeah, they're still making kids bops too, man.
I remember those.
Yeah. Which is really funny to me because Kids Bop would just choose the most inappropriate songs to sing, and they would sing it.
Turn into a kid version.
Yeah, they turned into a kid song. They took Animal by Nickelback. And if you've ever heard Animal by Nickelback, that's definitely not a kid song.
To be honest, I'll say it on camera. Nickelback's like one of my guilty pleasures. Everyone hates them, but like I like.
See,
I like
If you don't like Photograph, you're lying.
it's true. I've actually Nickelback was my very first concert. I was like 5th grade before everyone started hating them.
So which album were they at by that point?
They were just about to. They're like a year away from releasing like Dark Horse.
Okay.
So like right before like Gotta
like some
Be
of Dark
Somebody.
Horse.
Yeah, Gotta Be Somebody was a good song.
Mm-hmm.
And today was your last day.
Yeah.
This afternoon.
This afternoon, that was a good one too.
If everyone cared.
If everyone, that was on the
Rockstar.
album, all the right places.
All the right places
I
or
think,
reasons.
Yeah, all the right. It was something like that.
I just had a car on it going down a highway.
Yeah, that was actually a really good album. I was like 4th, 5th. I was like I think like 4th grade when that came out.
Everyone loved Rockstar.
Yeah. And Photograph.
Mm-hmm.
You can't hate those. And like, everyone jammed out to Animal, but then we were kids and we didn't understand the innuendos. And then we grew up and we're like, whoa, that's what he was singing about? Holy shit. That's definitely not a kid's song. I don't know why they were singing that on Kids Bop. But Kids Bop is a disaster.
I always wanted to be one of those kids.
Same.
Like, why did they get to sing and not me?
Right? I thought the exact same thing as a kid. That's why I hated Kids Bop so much. I was like, you know what? Fuck these guys. I want to do that.
Yeah.
Bro, you know what we should talk about?
Well,
Deadpool 2. Because he's
Yes.
seen it now.
and is it because the poster's right beside of you?
Yeah. Well, something you said earlier about the kids and the innuendos.
Yeah.
Like, when we saw it, or when I saw it with Bailey, like, there were like 10-year-old kids watching that. And I was
Yeah.
like, there's no way you understand half this movie.
Yeah, I
But
know.
it's whatever.
You didn't know me when I was 10.
I didn't. I don't think I did actually.
I think I did. I might have.
You knew
I
him.
might
when
have skipped that here.
Like you knew him when he was 10 because he's your brother. Like honestly, I didn't know who you were until we got to high school.
I mean, yeah. I saw you on Tiger Eye.
Yeah, man. Man, I miss those days, man. Tiger Eye News.
I first saw you
That's cool.
before I like ever knew
Only miss
you.
Tiger Eye in theater, huh?
Before I knew you, I remember seeing you at a Fred T. Ford football game, and you had the woo sign, and you were counting how many woos you could get.
No.
Yep,
I remember. First thing I remember from you is the picture with the pillow. That's the first memory I have of you.
Yeah, that's a lot of people's memory of me. Like, there's a legacy at Ford because of that. They're like, hey, man.
I remember, I don't know why, some kid in class was like, hey, you want to see Dylan now with a pillow in front of him? And I was like, okay.
Yep.
So that's Dylan.
It took me 30 seconds to get down to just the pillow and socks. And it took me 30 minutes to talk my friend John into taking that photo.
What?
Yeah, I'm like, dude, the sooner you take this photo, the second I will put my clothes back on. And like, he was just like, he's like, I don't want to take it. I was like, fucking take it, man. It's gonna be funny.
I actually recreated your photo
Did you really?
because of that.
Nice.
Except I used a Blazing Wings Challenge t-shirt because I just won.
I actually remember that.
I do too, actually. Bro, I thought about retaking that photo just because it looks so different now. But like, I still have no one to take the photo. So
I'll take the photo.
I'm right here. What you mean?
word. Look out for this new photo. Well, you're the second guest to come on here and talk about the woo sign. We had Jordan Clark a couple weeks ago, and he talked about the woo sign. Cause that was we just did that because we had nothing else to do. I'm like, yeah, we'll dress up as Jay and Silent Bob. Why not?
See, middle school me didn't even know who Jay and Silent Bob was, and I was like, they're dressed kind of funny. But, whoa.
Yeah, this guy's dressed in a trench coat. He might kill everyone, but alright. I'll get a woo.
Like, I'm going to give him a woo so he don't shoot me. But
Maybe that's why he's counting. So whoever doesn't get a woo, we're never going to see again.
then there was one time, I still didn't know who you were, but I talked to you once. And I was walking through the halls on my way to driver's ed, and you were like, hey kid, you want to snort cocaine off Samuel Jackson's ass? And I was like, kind of scared because I was young. I was like, what? I guess. Where's he at?
Oh, man, I still use that joke today, actually. It's a good icebreaker, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I mean, it breaks the tension.
It's like, hey man, he shakes someone's hand, man. You guys want to sort some cocaine with Samuel Jackson later? Like off his ass cheeks.
I think I remember I was telling somebody about you when I saw you in the hallway because I was like, that's the woo kid.
Yeah.
And then like you heard me talking about you and I thought you were mad
No.
because you came up and you were like, you want to snort some cocaine on Samuel Jackson's ass? And I was like, oh, I'm sorry.
What a great response. I'm sorry. I feel like I met you through James because I was talking to James one day and you walked up behind me and you scared the fuck out of me.
Probably. We really hit it off at Carmike, though.
Yeah, it's true. R.I.P.
I'm not allowed to say that.
It's a dead company, so yeah.
Okay.
They got bought out, so it's no longer a company. So yeah, I feel like you're allowed to say it.
Okay.
Yeah, Carmike had some good
Blur it
times.
out.
Yeah,
I
okay.
need to. But
Yeah.
Carmike had good times.
We did. Bro, I saw a picture of Garrett where we were, like, I came up behind him and I gave him a little hug and he stuck out his arms. I found that picture the other day on my memories.
I have the one.
I remember
where
you sent me
he's-
that one. It was like a wild Gerbino, and I was
Yeah.
like climbed on shit in
Yeah.
the closet.
And the one under the counter where he's just smiling.
Yeah,
Just
'cause,
laying
like-
underneath.
Cause like I was doing something on like side 2, and then Garrett was like, walked up and he was like, "Hey man, you want to see a magic trick?" And I'm just like, "What?" He was like, "Look that way," and I was like, "What?" And he was like, "All right." And I looked back, and I was like, "What?" I look over there, he's laying on the counter.
I feel like if we would have got caught doing half the shit we did.
We'd have been fired a long time ago.
Yeah.
I would have been fired sooner.
Yeah, you remember the time I elbow dropped the box on top of the bag of seeds?
Mhm.
You remember that snow day? And it was just like me, you, and Jonah and Miss K.
Yeah, and we saw the naked man in the parking lot.
Yes.
What?
Yeah, like it was like I was doing a sprint around the lobby because there was no one there, and like it was like right before I unlocked the doors to open, and I looked out, and Jonah was like, "Hey, come here, there's a naked man," and like this dude, he's just like standing down there at the bank, and he's like just taking off his clothes. I'm just like, Jonah, what the f is he doing? And he goes over the walkie, and he was like, "Hey, yeah, there's a naked man in our parking lot. I saw a nipple, and that made me feel uncomfortable." And then the manager was like, "Nah, that's not happening. You're just kidding." And then she walked downstairs, and she was like, "That man's putting his clothes on." And I'm just like, "Yeah, well, he was naked."
Oh, good time.
Yeah. Bro, I miss tearing down the standees.
Yeah.
Like, there was...
Who was it that one night? It was like that huge one. It wouldn't fit out the door, and we spent so long trying to just like push it through.
I think I was a part of that. I don't remember what standee it was, but I was definitely a part of that.
Was it the one with the weird kids?
The Miss Pradigans one?
Yeah.
Was it the one that James, like, jumped through?
Yeah.
Because, like, he ran and just jumped and landed completely through.
We beat up so many standees, and
Yeah,
the managers would be like, "Somebody did this?" Like, it wasn't me.
Because like, they're like, "Yeah, we need to get rid of the standee." And they're like, "Yeah, just go crazy with tearing it down." And just, we would.
Just while they were up, people would walk by and just stab them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd like jumped and punched one and walked. Well, manager thought it was me, but I was like, my fist wouldn't go up there just naturally punching. Why would
Yeah.
that work?
Like, I remember I was standing on the door one time, and like a little kid, it was like the Secret Life of Pets one. Some little kid just walked up to it and just ripped one of the animals off of it. I'm just like,
I never said anything.
yeah, I didn't either. Like that kid took it home with them. I
If
was like,
somebody
you know
walked
what?
by me with no ticket, they know what they're doing.
Oh, well, I'd stop at that situation. But like, this kid just took the thing from the standee, and I was like, you know what? He had the balls to do that in front of an employee. He gets to keep it. I'm not gonna say anything about it. And later on, I was like, what happened to that dog? I was like, no, I don't know.
I used to, I'd run inside theaters and yell things while the movie was going. And run out.
I think I remember that.
Then people would like come out and be like, "Oh, somebody just came in here and yelled penis," and I'd be like, "I'm not sure what to do about that. I'll take a look."
That is hilarious. I remember that one time you wouldn't think I'd come running to the front if you played the Fray.
Oh, yeah.
And James was like, "Nah, he'll do it. He loves the Fray." And like I was all the way at Theater 14, and like you pressed the walkie, you started playing. Like it was the first piano note of How to Save a Life. And I just took off running, and I got to the I got to the side one kitchen, like right as the vocals were starting. And there's not that much time between that first piano note and the lyrics. I was like, whoa. And then I walked away and did it again. I came running back.
I'm pretty sure there was like a Carmack Olympics one time. We were seeing what we could like jump over, how many chairs and stuff.
Yeah.
There's the tag team champions.
Yeah. I think James disbanded all the champion belts whenever I left. which kind of... Because he sent me, after I quit, he sent me a thing that said deactivated, and I was like...
It had to be.
I was the last champion for the World Heavyweight.
It made you feel good to be champion.
It did. It did. But the company I work for now, it's really good. They've been a whole lot better.
Nice.
But Still kind of miss the old crew.
I get paid more. That's it.
Yep, that's pretty much it. And I actually get like if I work enough, I get paid time off. That's cool.
Nice.
I'll take it. But man, like we used to do so much weird shit there.
Just because we could.
Just because we could, yeah.
Remember in the break room it had the hole in the wall?
Yeah,
People
dude.
would just put shit in there?
Yeah. Yeah.
The break room's so gross.
Yeah, they made the party room the old break room like before, like a couple months before I left. So I know the candy room had a couple of holes in the walls.
Oh,
Yeah.
the good old candy room.
Yeah.
Used to get so much damaged candy from there.
Oh man, good times. I know a couple employees would just like shove random shit in the ceiling.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's a bag of like cheddar popcorn somewhere in the ceiling.
I remember that.
I know someone shoved
Side
it.
two.
Just
Like,
to see if it would go up
yeah.
there.
I know on side one there's like a chicken tender in the ceiling because like when someone's like, you know what, there was like one extra chicken tender. He's like, you know what, fuck it, just do it. I walk in and I'm just like, I'm not gonna say a word. I'm just like, all right, cool.
I would never waste a chicken tender.
Man, it was funny. It's probably still up there too.
Other people would make the chicken tenders and they'd like leave one to the side.
Mm-hmm. Yep. If the customer's being an asshole, he's just like,
I'd be working as an usher and then like stop by every now and then just to clean the scraps, like because all the fries and shit would fall through the little thing, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I just come through, people be like, "Are you really eating that?" I'd be like, "Fries? What do you mean?
yeah, what's up, son?
You really just gonna let it waste?"
Yeah, bro. Auditorium 5 was haunted. Let's not forget about that.
I always heard it was. I never saw anything in there.
I
saw-
got cold chills.
I saw it once, and then that one time, like, was it you were closing with me? Like one of the light switches above it, like outside the theater, like shut off, like, and it was really hot in the building until you started walking down the ramp to go to 5. And it was like super, like you could see your breath cold. And then whenever we got in that, and we walked in the theater with our cell phone flashlights
Yeah, because
on.
it was like lights off.
Yeah, and it was.
I made you go get the sheet with me because I didn't want to go alone.
Because we turned the projector off and it was dark in there, and like, it was so cold in there. Like it was like below freezing in that theater.
Mm-hmm.
And I was scared. Like I was like, Garrett, I'll walk up to you up to the stairs, but I'm not walking past the stairs. You gotta go get that sheet by yourself. Bro, we were scared, man. Like I definitely was scared. I think it's the only time I've ever ran out of a theater, out of fear.
Yeah, out of fear.
I know. Auditorium 11 had a big ass hole in the ceiling.
Mm-hmm.
Like I know they came to fix it, and then like Batman v Superman came out, and we had it in that theater, and the ceiling fell. It fell and it hit someone on the head, and then they went in, and one of the managers went in there to like knock what was ever left of it out of the ceiling, but he hit the wrong tile, so he just knocked the entire tile of the ceiling out. Oh man, do you remember the Carmine bucket costume they had?
Yeah.
I don't think I was there yet.
Because I remember Garrett.
No, it was just in like the spare room.
Yeah.
Never used it.
And we rarely used it, but like, I know
Yeah, it
you
was
put
like
it on.
me, you, and John one day.
Yeah, you put it on, bro. I remember when he. I don't know if you were there, but he threw one of the wet floor signs on top of the building.
Yeah, I remember it was like a Monday. I came in to see a movie.
Yeah.
And it was just like you and John, and he was like, "Come outside with this." And I was like,
Yeah. And
I burned my hand there one time with him.
Yeah. Yeah, because we were playing with the that gum remover, and he sprayed it and tried to set it on fire. Almost blew up the whole can.
Because I sprayed it like inside of an empty box, so just like, I guess all the gas built up inside the box. So when I lit, it just like exploded on my hand.
I remember that.
I remember like one time, I walked out to the compactor and there was like a big ass smashed pumpkin.
Mm-hmm.
And like someone thought I did it. I was like, no, I didn't do that. It was already there because someone had taken it from Target and just thrown it down.
I put 2 buggies in that compactor.
I put one in there. I know someone put a recycling bin in there. That's why we had to get a new compactor because it broke the compactor.
I was thinking about like just driving by there and like throwing shit in there, you know.
I mean, everyone else does it. I mean.
No, I'm talking like pick up those recycling bins that are there, just put them in there. And somebody comes out to take out the trash.
Well, how do I recycle them? So they open it. Oh, that's where they are.
There was one time after I left, they had them like just sitting on the road. And I didn't realize they had bottles in them, so I like ran into them and knocked them down, and that was the loudest sound ever. Just like thousands of glass bottles shattering on the ground. I drove off quickly.
Yeah, I would have too. Like, man, like shit. It's a loud noise though.
Yeah.
Dude, we had some good times. Remember we were still working and you had your first knee surgery.
Mm-hmm.
We hung out. We went around just like looking for Pokemon, and we found Pikachu while listening to the Fray. And then we went to go watch Bad Moms. We were the only dudes in that entire theater.
We were.
We sat in the front
So it was
row.
all like middle-aged women and then us.
Yep, like right in the front.
And it wasn't a bad movie.
It wasn't.
It was kind of funny.
It was. That was a good time. we should have to go see the sequel. It was like bad. It was like.
Oh, I forgot there was even a sequel.
Yeah, it was like a Christmas one. I'm pretty sure we should have went.
What else is coming out that you want to see?
Weirdly, Teen Titans Go. It doesn't look terrible.
The trailer looks funny.
Yeah.
Lil Yachty's Green Lantern.
Yeah, Will Arnett's Deathstroke. I mean, Slade. Which I thought was really funny in the trailer. They called him Deadpool. I was like, "Aren't you Deadpool?" He was like, "What? No. If anything, Deadpool should be saying he's me, because it's the same creator."
I know the Justice League introduced Slade.
Oh really? Oh yeah,
At
at
the end
the
of
end, yeah. I'm really excited about that because
I wonder if they'll bring him into the movie.
like Slade's definitely like one of my favorite villains, besides the Joker from DC.
Joker's tough.
Like DC had better villains, I think. And Marvel's villains aren't all that great, but their heroes are really good.
I mean, DC is a darker universe.
Yeah, so their villains have to be better.
Mm-hmm.
Except for the Penguin. The Penguin just kind of. Batman had some pretty weird ass villains though.
Let's just take a moment of silence for Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man.
Alright.
I mean,
That was our childhood, man.
he
Was it the
not
best?
Bad.
He was not a bad Spider-Man.
He was hated for no reason.
Yeah,
I think he might have been the best Spider-Man. Not think he was. Because, like, Andrew Garfield was, like, too cool.
Yeah.
But
I wasn't a huge fan of Garfield. Well, the guys doing it now.
Completely shut that series down.
Yeah, they did.
They were gonna set up like a Sinister Six.
Yep, and they just like, nope. Mm-mm. But Tom Holland's not. He's actually doing pretty good.
He's
I
a
like
good
him, it's
Spider-Man.
just, I miss Tobey Maguire.
Same.
Nothing against Tom Holland, but
Bro,
you just can't be
I know
Tobey.
whenever they were casting for the first remake after Tobey Maguire, I think it was the Andrew Garfield one. Whenever they were casting, a lot of people were like, "Yeah, let's get Donald Glover. He's geeky," and like everyone was cool with it, but like, they never casted him. They casted Garfield.
And then he was in the new one.
Yep, that's why.
As a bad guy. Well, technically.
Kinda. But like, cause he played Miles Morales' like uncle in this one, which Miles Morales is like the black kid who was Spider-Man.
They're bringing him in that Spider-Verse movie.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
They're introducing him and Gwen Stacy as Spider-Girl.
Yeah. Bro, like Spider-Man's definitely like my favorite superhero besides Deadpool.
It's probably my favorite Marvel.
Yeah.
I mean, Batman overall. But
Batman and DC. Batman's my DC, and Cyborg. I've always liked Cyborg.
Cyborg's badass.
Justice League made him look like a bitch, but. Man.
Is he getting his own movie?
I don't know. If Aquaman is, I'm sure
Yeah.
Cyborg is.
And they're giving Flash one too, right?
Are they?
I thought so.
Because like I wasn't a fan of the actor who played it.
I don't remember his name. It was Ezra or something, right?
Yeah. Like, there's something about him I just wasn't a fan of.
He had a couple funny jokes.
True. But I just love how they edited out Superman's mustache.
He could have just shaved for the
Yeah.
movie.
Yeah. Is your mustache really that important that you?
Whatever he was doing was more important than Superman.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, we can't blame him for the falling of the DC universe, but he didn't help.
Yeah, because he wasn't a great actor.
And when even Superman doesn't put your movie universe as his priority, you're kind of screwed.
Yeah. And even when the guy who's playing Batman doesn't even want to play Batman.
Yeah, fucking Ben Affleck.
Yeah. He's like, oh, do I really want to play this?
He wanted to, then he got shit reviews, and he was like, oh, let's talk this over.
Yeah. Bring back Michael Keaton. I'm down.
I liked him in the Spider-Man movie.
Same,
actually.
Dude, I love Michael Keaton.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he's a good actor, man. He played Beetlejuice.
Mm-hmm.
And who doesn't love Beetlejuice?
Never seen it.
You know that they're making a Shining sequel.
Why?
It's like the kid grown up.
Oh, okay.
It's like a drunk, alcoholic, angry person dealing with that psychological bullshit.
Huh.
I don't think it needs a movie, but
I agree.
They're making that Halloween sequel too. That's skipping the first 10 movies that came before it.
It's probably for the best.
Jamie Lee Curtis is back.
Oh, okay.
John Carpenter's back on it.
Okay. Rob Zombie directing it? Because he's directed the last 3.
No, thank God no.
Okay. Rob Zombie, he's not a terrible director. He's just not that great.
I like the first Halloween he did.
Yeah.
It's tolerable.
He fits the horror genre because his music's kind of pretty much the same thing. But his last album was really weird because one of the main singles was "Everybody's Fucking on the UFO."
That's an interesting title.
Yeah. It was a weird song.
Never really got into his music. I watched another movie of his. I don't remember the name.
His biggest song is probably just called Dracula. It was a pretty good song. That's really the one I really know about him.
I just know his movies are over the top blood and gore.
Yeah.
Just to be excessive, I guess.
Yeah, he's kind of the Michael Bay of the horror genre. Instead of explosions, just blood and gore. Yeah, did you guys watch the new Saw at all?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Was it good?
It's a Saw movie.
I've only watched one Saw movie.
I have all of them.
Really?
All set.
Are they good?
They were.
Okay.
They started out good.
Yeah.
And the concept is good.
Okay.
Eventually, I'd say around after the third one, a different studio started producing it. And then it just kind of got shitty. Over the top, unnecessary.
The only one I ever watched was the one they put out before this last one. It's the 7th one, I think.
Yeah.
The only reason I watched it was because Chester Bennington of Linkin Park was in it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, his trap was really weird. He was the one that was super glued to a leather seat.
Oh, and he had to rip it off.
Yeah, he had to rip his back off just pretty much to save everybody. But yeah, that's the only reason I watched it because he was in it.
Because after a while, I feel like they just kind of how torturous can we get now?
Yeah.
How much blood can we create?
Right. How much torture porn can we get away with?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
And
Without actually killing someone.
The new one was just a cash grab.
Yeah.
Honestly.
After the third movie in a franchise, that's pretty much what it becomes. It's a cash grab.
Definitely.
I mean, look at Fast and Furious. If Paul Walker wouldn't have died, do you really think the 7th would have made that much money?
They should have stopped after the 7th.
Yeah, they should have.
Paul Walker died, let the franchise die.
Yeah. I mean, that would have made sense. The ending was perfect.
And I've sent you that thing where it says that they're planning on the 9th one being the biggest. What more can you do? You have nuclear weapons in it. How are you going to go bigger?
Yeah. The 8th one.
They're going to go back in time and stop Hitler.
But they can't stop Paul Walker's death.
It's true. It's really funny. He died the exact same way a Jackass cast member died.
Drunk behind the wheel.
Oh, I was going to say the car wreck, but that works too.
Oh.
I don't think Paul Walker was drunk, but I mean, he still died in a car wreck.
This is Jackass even make anything anymore?
I know Johnny Knoxville just put out a new movie.
Ew. Why?
Yeah, he has that one that's like in an amusement park, but
Yeah.
it's like going downhill, so he does all this Jackass stuff.
I mean, how many years can we watch him just do stupid shit and beat his body up?
As many more years as he can go.
Probably until he dies, honestly.
I remember he broke his penis once.
Dude, I was telling my dad that story like earlier today, actually. Because I was watching that, there's a YouTube channel called First We Feast, and they do this thing called Hot Ones. And it's like 10 questions, and like each question they get a hotter wing to eat. And like they had Johnny Knoxville on there, and they were like they were getting closer to the end, and they were like, so how do you feel about the spiciness? And he was like, dude, honestly, can barely, my lips burn, but like I've broken my nose so many times that like my taste bud half-ass work. I'm just like, poor dude, like holy shit. Like, I didn't think he had that many injuries. I'm just like, he's had like 5 concussions, a broken leg. He had to have his ass sewed.
Damn.
Because he got bit by a dog on the ass.
I remember that one, actually.
Yeah, he had to have his ass sewed back.
I remember seeing something that like he had like a real bad drug problem and stuff, and
Oh, I believe it.
Shit, he had to.
Yeah. And he had to have a catheter in for like 3 years because he broke his penis.
Mm-hmm.
It's because a bike landed on him in the middle of a stunt, which I'm sure that hurt.
Mm-hmm.
But like, how did he end up? He didn't do nearly as crazy as stuff as like Danger Aaron and all them, but he's the one that got injured the most. And the one who barely did anything crazy is the one that died.
Yeah.
what did he die from again?
Car wreck, drunk driving.
I guess Johnny's the only one doing anything, right?
Steve-O's he does comedy now.
Does Bam do anything? Still skating or something?
I know he was on a rehab show because of his alcoholism, and he's gained a shit ton of weight. Like, he gained a lot of weight.
Yeah,
I mean, that sounds about right.
Yeah, probably because his best friend died and he probably was sad. Which, to be fair, I probably would have done the same thing.
I mean, Bam never really did that many dangerous stunts anyway.
Yeah, his was just more really weird. Like, he would just like his usually involved dildos.
Dildos or whatever he can skate over.
Yep, and then how many times he could pull his dick out and pee on people. The funniest one was like whenever he was trying to like Rocky somebody, Rocky punched someone and the floor fell out from under him. It was the pit of snakes.
Oh yeah.
He started crying. That was pretty funny to me. Steve-O, he's still around. He does just random stuff. I know he's a vegan now, so he's not a real person anymore. Because vegans aren't real people.
One of those fake grass people.
Yeah. Like, well, can't eat meat because, why the hell not?
Yeah, like, I just don't see why you.
Why
and
not?
then it's like, most vegans are half-ass vegans, you know?
Right?
Yeah, they still eat fish. It's a fucking animal, okay, but not technically meat. I mean, I guess, I don't know.
Right?
I feel like it's meat that's coming from an animal.
Yeah.
Or anything dairy.
Mm-hmm.
Can't drink milk if you're a vegan.
True.
Who was the first person that milked a cow that just decided, I'm gonna go grab the udders and just...
I feel like it was like olden time version one of us. It was just like, bro, I'm gonna jerk off that cow. And someone was like, bet. And they're like, bet you won't drink it. And it was like, oh shit, this is actually kind of good. You fucking gotta try this.
I mean, somebody had to.
Yeah.
And he had to convince everyone else to drink what comes out of a cow's udder.
Well, I mean, baby cows do it.
That's true.
I feel like that's how they discovered it. They just see it. Like, oh, that cow sucking on something.
It's like, hey man, like.
Actually, someone had to be the one to do it, though.
Yeah, like, I wonder if they were just sitting there.
Milked a cow?
Have I ever milked a cow? When I was like 5, I went to like a kindergarten field trip with
Me too.
the elementary school I went to. All took us to a farm. We just started milking cows. Then we went to Pizza Hut afterwards.
Udders are weird.
Yeah, they are weird.
It's like multiple dicks in a bag.
Yeah, you just like work. But hey man, shit tastes good. I remember one of the Jackass guys drank like horse cum.
I remember that was on Jackass 2, I think.
Yeah, it was Chris, and then he was just like, "Man, I wonder how disappointed my parents are now." Don't you love that's the question he asks? Like, oh man, my parents are gonna be disappointed.
I remember one, like, I think it was Steve-O had face lotion and they put horse cum in it. And he, like, over time, he just kept using it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. They did that to Knoxville. Which honestly, I don't even know if it. I don't know how do you react to that. Would you be mad or would you just be like, oh, haha, there's horse jizz.
You got me.
You got
Good
me.
one.
I feel like when you're them, you're kind of just like, you got me.
Yeah.
I would do so much of that. Like, I could be right
Shit,
there
yeah.
with him.
Dude, same. Honestly, I'll pretty much do anything.
The only thing I saw that I was like, I would not do that is put a fish hook through my mouth.
And then jump into
Jump
shark
off
infested
the
water. Yeah, I wouldn't do that. It's just asking to die at that point.
Yeah.
I mean, shit, he probably wants to.
Probably the only thing I wouldn't do is probably like whenever they took that porta potty and they just like flung it in the air. I probably wouldn't do that.
I remember that.
I'd watch it, but I wouldn't. I wouldn't want to be a part of it or drink another man's sweat.
Mm-hmm.
Probably wouldn't want
I
to.
mean, I wouldn't want to, but for that money, I
That is
easily
true.
could.
They're probably making. They're probably.
Did
making
you
a good
see the
deal.
one where they lined up and they got shot with like the riot gun?
Oh
With
yeah.
rubber pellets.
Yeah, and like everyone's just like has their face covered and their dick covered, except for Knoxville. Knoxville's just like he's covered his dick. He's like,
That would hurt.
Yeah, he was the only one that didn't drop to the floor after getting hit. He stood in the middle, so you know it hit him the most.
Mm-hmm.
And like Bam and Ryan just dropped to the floor immediately, and he's the only one who was like, "What are you guys doing?" God, probably because he was so much pain from other things, he probably didn't feel it anymore. I remember like the first episode of Jackass, he broke his leg jumping across a river. Poor guy, man. I kind of feel bad for him.
Who's paying those medical bills? Him or the studio?
Probably MTV.
I hope so.
Shit, you kind of have to in that situation. Yeah, I broke my leg on the first day of filming.
I feel like they could get away with it though, sign a paper and be like, we'll air your show, but we're not liable for you.
True. I mean, that's pretty much what ridiculousness does. They're like, yeah, we're not responsible if you actually recreate the videos you see. We're not responsible.
I haven't seen it in a while, but I used to like ridiculousness.
Same, I haven't watched it in a hot minute.
Yeah.
I pretty much, I rarely watch like actual cable TV though, to be honest with you. I watch like Hulu and Netflix a good bit.
I watch sports and just
Same.
whatever's on.
Like I'm probably gonna, like if I watch sports, I usually watch it in the living room with my dad, so not even important to me.
But we're in that point where there's nothing going on for a while.
Yeah, like I'm honestly I hate baseball, but I'm probably gonna start watching it just to have something to watch.
Hell no.
I'll just keep up with NASCAR.
Same. I mean, well, it's almost July, so
Yeah.
one more month and then football is back. So if we can make it to July, we're good.
I just can't wait, bro. I've never been more excited about a Panther season.
Dude, I'm definitely gonna go to the Bengals game because I really want to see that. I actually might go to a couple preseason games as well.
I'd love to go to the,
Want to go?
Yeah.
Word?
I think it's like week 16 or something, they play the Falcons at home. That's going to be a good game.
Dude.
The Falcons and the Saints are like their biggest rivals, kind of.
Yeah, Tampa Bay. They're just
Nobody cares about them. They're not
Tampa,
good.
Tampa Bay's just kind of there.
They're irrelevant.
Jacksonville did really good last year.
They have a good defense.
I feel like that's one of the
Yeah.
biggest arguments among Panthers fans is do we hate the Falcons or Saints more?
Yeah.
I say the Saints just because we got swept 3-0 last year. So,
Yeah.
we beat the Falcons.
Dude, I still think the Jaguars should have went to the Super Bowl because they would have, honestly. Because like, it was them versus Patriots, and I really didn't think the Jaguars would get that far. But watching that game, I was like, man, they deserve to win this because they were playing like a real team. I was like, damn.
Panthers beat the Patriots
Hands down,
like
Philadelphia.
week 2 or week 3.
Philadelphia was just hands down the best team last year.
Yeah, on the AFC, I have to say it's probably the Jags.
Yeah.
Because they came out of nowhere. They were like worst to first,
Mm-hmm.
which Cleveland could damn near do that this year.
I think
they
this
try.
year is a 3 or 4 win, which is still an improvement. But
Yeah, because last year they didn't win a single game. I'm gonna say they at least go seven
they got
7 games.
Tyrod Taylor, Baker Mayfield. They got
You don't need 2
Jarvis
quarterbacks.
Landry.
Yeah.
Even if Tyrod would be like a wing player, he's fast.
Ravens did really good last year, so they'll be shit for 2 years. So I feel
They
like
got that new quarterback.
yeah,
They ain't gonna use him
They said they're incorporating him in their offense.
yeah, but like
as a receiver.
but this like
Armani
because-
Edwards. Like
because like I watched Cincinnati, so like they're on the same thing. They're on the same division with the Ravens, so I know like the Ravens are really good for 1 year, and then for 2 years they're shit, and they'll be good again for like a year.
I mean,
So-
I don't know how the hell Joe Flacco won a Super Bowl.
Right?
because the 49ers blew it.
Because the lights went out.
Because of Kaepernick.
The lights went out midway through.
I'm glad he's out of there though.
Yeah.
Garoppolo's a
Garoppolo.
solid quarterback.
Dude, hey man, 49ers might go to at least the playoffs.
I think we'll be playoffs out in the first round probably.
Yeah, I could see it. Dude, with Marvin Lewis as the Bengals head coach, if they make it to a playoff, they won't win.
Yeah, pretty much.
Because, like, I know you hate Stephen A. Smith, like, with a passion, but I'm not a huge fan of him either until he starts talking about Cincinnati. Then I kind of agree with him. Because he's right. Because, like, the main problem in Cincinnati is just their head coach.
I could argue.
I mean, their quarterback isn't
Andy
that great.
Dalton is a
Yeah.
Super Bowl quarterback.
Yeah, he definitely isn't. But, like, he didn't even get to play in the playoff game, the last playoff game there, because his thumb was broken. So, his throwing hand thumb was
No,
broken.
AJ Green.
Tom
he's
Brady
top
played
5
with a
receiver
messed
in
up
the
thumb.
league.
Said Tom Brady played with a messed up thumb.
It's true. But he's a Super Bowl level quarterback.
Yeah.
Dalton, not so much.
Everyone just hates Tom Brady because he wins.
Yeah, because he cheated in one game. In one game. I mean, hey man, take it from the dirtiest player in the game, Ric Flair. You got to cheat to win.
Apparently Peyton Manning was cheating too.
Yeah.
Using HGH.
Yeah, man, that big ass forehead. I wonder if they had to make a special helmet for him.
You can't tell me Super Bowl, whatever it was, of 2015, was not rigged so Manning would win.
Oh, it definitely was.
His final game.
That's why
Although-
I hate the Broncos so much, because
Although I only remember halftime. After halftime, I don't remember anything. Actually, I barely remember the performance.
I couldn't tell you who performed that year.
I think it was Coldplay because I remember seeing Chris Martin. But then, like after that, I headbutted someone's brother in the chest, and then I got my hand stuck in a music sheet holder on a keyboard, and I had to have someone come pick me up and take me home. Well, no, because like the place I was at, it said they had this big ass bowl. It said adult Kool-Aid, and it said kid Kool-Aid, and I was like, well, I'm not gonna be a bitch. I'm drinking adult Kool-Aid. I didn't know what it was, and then couldn't find out. I should have went with the kid Kool-Aid. I got hella drunk. I got excited, headbutted someone's brother, and I was like, yeah!
We've all been there.
Yeah.
Don't look at me like that.
I got someone's brother right here.
I'll headbutt you in the chest. I hit a bone.
Yeah. The one bone.
You headbutt your chest.
I mean, you want
Word. All right. before we start fist fighting and it leads into things, let's go ahead and wrap this up here. This is Garrett Hicks,
your boy.
my boy Austin. You guys have anything coming up you guys want me to promote?
Just MachoBurger.
Aw.
Stay macho.
Aw. Thanks. What are you, man?
No.
Alright.
I gotta do it. shout out to my girl. I love you.
Hell yeah.
Shout out my girl. I love you as well.
He's gonna cut this part out.
No, I'll keep it. I'm a good friend.
I actually told her I was gonna be doing this, so she'll watch it.
Word.
Got you a
Yeah.
view.
Hell yeah, that's at least one.
She's gonna share it too on Facebook and stuff.
Word.
She'll promote it.
Hell yeah. I'm Dylan Nell, as always. Thanks for watching. Tune in next time. Don't know who the guest will be. It's always a different person. Just, aw. Please like, comment, subscribe, share on whatever social media platform you use. I'm Dylan Nell for MachoBurger Productions. Stay macho.
Is this a bad idea?